6:37 here at KRDO News Radio, and we're pleased to welcome in to the KRDO studios Megan Compton. She is with the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado. Megan, great to see you again. How are you this morning?
Great. Thank you for having me.
You bet. So let's start with something that's been pretty ongoing for the last few months, and that's these IRS email scams. Is that still going on? Are you still getting a lot of reports about that?
Not quite as many since tax season is wrapping up, but we did definitely continue to get tons of calls throughout the beginning of the year, and we hope that we've been able to nip it in the bud by creating awareness and just letting people know that that was happening.
Right. And so if you get a phone call, if you get an email from somebody purporting to be from the IRS, it just ain't so.
No, because they'll never email or call you. They'll conduct all their business through the mail.
Okay. Also want to talk to you, and I've noticed this a lot in grocery stores in my neighborhood. There are people out front, they've got their little table out. They're collecting money for what seems to be a pretty legit charity. Thankfully, I've never given them any money.
Yes, and so it's always good to make sure that you do your research before you give money to any charity, especially if they're set up outside a grocery store or in a public place where anybody could go and set up.
Right.
And so you want to make sure that they are filed legally with the Secretary of State. Do your research through a website first and avoid giving cash. Cash is really hard to get back once you've given
Put it in
away.
the can, yeah.
Well, you would hope that a grocery store has done some due diligence before they let them set up shop out front anyway.
Absolutely, and we are raising awareness about this issue, so grocery stores are starting to be a little bit more aware of what might be going on outside of their own store and making sure that anybody who is soliciting for money is legitimate and it's going to go to a good cause.
And so you haven't found anybody who is legit doing this?
Not so far. The
Okay.
reports we've had thus far has been from people that have questionable charities and don't have all their paperwork in line to prove their legitimacy.
Okay. Well, I know. I see these people outside of my local grocery store quite a bit, mainly on weekends, but it does happen sometimes in the middle of the week, too.
Exactly. It can happen at any time, but I think they target weekends just because there's a much bigger flow
Higher
of people.
traffic. Yeah,
Yes.
indeed. So what have we got going on when it comes to the Athena events?
Yes, so our Athena Awards Luncheon is going to be Tuesday, April 28th, 11:30 to 1:30 at the Broadmoor, and it's to celebrate exceptional women in business. So we will be giving out our Athena Award to one businesswoman in town who has shown exceptional business and leadership practices.
Well, it's a huge deal for the winners. I mean, I know. I've known several Athena Award winners over the years, and it looks really good on the mantelpiece, if you know what I mean.
It does, definitely, and it's gained a lot of respect in our community. It's been 21 years since we've done this event.
So is there still time to make nominations, or is that closed?
The nominations are closed,
Okay.
but we are still accepting registrations to attend the event, whether you want a corporate table or come individually.
Okay, and how can people get more information about that?
You can go to the Regional Business Alliance website because they are handling registration, and they will connect you to the right page to register yourself as well as any family or friends you'd like to bring with you.
Okay, and it's going to be where?
The Broadmoor.
At the Broadmoor.
Yes.
Okay. And now, if people need business reviews or information from the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado, how do they go about getting that, Megan?
Go to bbb.org, and it will route you to our particular Better Business Bureau website of Southern Colorado, and that way you can write reviews on certain businesses, positive or negative. Basically, it just helps put more information out about different businesses and your experiences.
Very good. Well, we appreciate your time as always, Megan. Great seeing you. We look forward to seeing you again in May.
Yes, thank you very much.
You bet. Megan Compton with the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado here on KRDO News Radio.